Alright, thanks for tuning into Boxing Wave. Today I'm going to speak about Emmanuel Taylor and an Adrian Broner fight. Before I get to it, I just want to speak on some things in regards to the fight, what the fans been saying. Alright, I've made videos before about it, but this is the official prediction video. So before I get into the breakdown of the fight itself, I'm just going to touch up on a few things. Now, I actually like the fight. You know, I don't think this is a bad fight at all. Okay, and there's several reasons. All right, I've seen Emmanuel Taylor fight, and I think he's a good boxer. Okay, regardless of what BoxRec says. Okay, you gotta watch him fight. Don't watch one round. Watch a guy fight. I know you seen him lose. See that he lost to Chris Algieri. Okay, I know that you seen that he beat Kareem Mayfield coming off of a loss. All right, but the guy is a solid boxer. All right, this is a huge step up from Carlos Molina, the last guy Adrian Broner has fought. And I think Emmanuel Taylor is a better boxer than the majority of people that Adrian Broner has faced. Okay, the majority of them. All right, so I do like the fight. Now, as far as me and Adrian Broner, you guys should already know I don't hold a high standard for him. Okay, I want to see more from him. Okay, he's still early in his age, in his career. I know he's a 3-division titleist, but the guys that he's beaten are not the top guys in each division. Okay, I think guys, whether he fought at 135, 140, 147, there are several guys that can beat him or give him a hard time. Okay, so I don't hold him at a high standard, you know. So when he doesn't get the fight with Manny Pacquiao or Lucas Matthysse or Danny Garcia or Lamont Peterson or Ruslan Provodnikov or whoever you want to name, okay, when he doesn't get it right away, it doesn't really bother me because I want to see him develop. I'm glad that he moved down from 147 because I personally don't think he belonged there. Okay, I think he was just rushing to be in the same division where Floyd is at, his big bro. And he wanted to be the one, and Floyd to be number one, and he'd be number two, and they both be champions. You know, I just, you know, he wants to be close to Floyd so much. I felt that he rushed himself to 147, completely skipped 140, barely had any fights at 135, you know, barely, and he just rushed himself up there. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think that was a smart move for him, especially fighting Marcos Maidana, where a fighter was in the midst of a transformation. You know, he's become a better fighter. Now, as far as what the fans say, and like I said earlier, you guys got to start watching the fights more. You can't just rely solely on BoxRec, okay? Watch the fights, all right? You know, you guys will sit here and say that you think Broner will lose to all of these fighters, like the ones I just named, like the Pacquiao. And Broner's always gonna call people out. It doesn't matter if he calls people out. He could call Manny Pacquiao out in every interview. Doesn't mean he deserves a shot. Does he deserve a shot at Manny Pacquiao right now? Let's be honest. I don't even think Chris Algieri really deserves a shot. How does Adrian Broner deserves a shot right now? You know, you people will say, I think Pacquiao will beat Broner. I think Matthysse will beat Broner. Okay, I think Danny Garcia, Lamont Peterson, all these other fighters would beat Broner. But in the same sentence, in the same breath, they'll say, yeah, but he shouldn't be fighting Emmanuel Taylor. So who exactly, who should he be fighting? If you don't think Broner is that good and he could beat the top guys, if you don't think that, why do you want him, why are you so upset that he's fighting Emmanuel Taylor? Emmanuel Taylor is a huge upgrade from Carlos Molina, in my opinion. And Carlos Molina gave Broner some good work. You know, I mean, it wasn't, I mean, he didn't have a chance of winning, but I mean, he did okay. He did better than what I expected. So, I don't understand why people, they contradict themselves so much. You know, just because John Molina made a rap record about him doesn't mean he's going to get the fight right away. It doesn't mean that. All right? Just because you got Shannon Briggs out here popping up at Klitschko's camp and stuff doesn't mean he's going to get the fight right away. All right? It just doesn't work that way. Okay, fighters been calling other fighters out for years, all their career. Doesn't mean they're going to get the fight. Demetrius Andrade is calling out Floyd doesn't mean he's gonna get the fight. It's just the way it is. You know? There wasn't much of a demand for John Molina to fight Broner anyway until he got into a war with Matthysse. If before that fight, nobody was talking about that fight. You know, now over sudden he makes a rap record and now everybody wants him to get in the ring with Broner. You know, I don't get it with people. Broner, even if Broner wins, and unless Broner knocks out Emmanuel Taylor or he wins, like he looks very impressive in this fight, I don't even think he belongs in the ring with Matthysse. I think that would be an easy fight. You know, I wouldn't say easy, but I'm leaning towards Matthysse winning that fight if they were to fight. You know, I would be leaning a little bit more towards Matthysse. I would be leaning towards Garcia to win the fight. You know, there's a lot of fighters that I think Broner could beat at 140. But there's a few of them that I don't think he could beat. And I would like to see him do some more work at 140. There's plenty of fighters out there. You know, I think people just want that one fight and they'll be upset. Any other fight that gets made. Now let me move past all of that, all right? Emmanuel Taylor. I think he's a good fighter. Okay, I actually think he has more of a variety of punches or his style completely. Okay, I think he brings more to the table than Adrian Broner himself. Okay, I think Adrian Broner for the most part is one-dimensional, but he's good at what he does. Okay, if you watch Emmanuel Taylor fight, he's really good at everything. He's a really solid fighter at everything. Okay, he has decent power. He has good hand speed. He has good lateral movement when he wants to use it. Okay, he has a good jab. He has good defense, good head movement, good upper body movement. All right, good counter punching ability. I've seen him fight several different ways. You know, I've seen him fight southpaw, not long, but I've seen him fight southpaw. He's capable of doing it. Okay, I've seen him fight. You know, I've seen him fight like Broner. I've seen him fight use the Philly shell style. You know, and he's pretty good at it. All right, he has a good jab. He used more. He used more of his when he's using the Philly shell style. He uses his legs more. He uses his lateral movement more. He pops a jab. He'll throw a triple jab quickly. You know, he's able to change it up, but for the most part, he's usually using a pickable style. He's usually, you know, he has a high guard and he's coming straight forward. He can fight several different styles. Okay, he can make adjustments in the ring. All right, I think he's a well-schooled fighter. He has a good amateur background for like 220 fights in amateurs. This kid is a well-schooled fighter. Don't look at the record. Watch his fights. Okay, even the Algieri loss was a good fight. That was a good fight. Okay, and I thought it was closer than what they gave him credit. I mean, I think it was, and I think the decision was close, but it was closer than what they gave him credit for because Algieri was home. The crowd was for him. Okay, just like the Provodnikov fight. Okay, he fought out in Long Island where he's from. And from the crowd reaction, it's very easy to get caught up in Algieri. And I think Algieri won the fight. Don't get it twisted. I think Algieri won the fight. But Emmanuel Taylor gave him a very good fight. Okay, and the momentum kept shifting from between both fighters, in my opinion. Okay, he got a good inside. Emmanuel Taylor got a good inside game. You know what? He has a lot more weapons than Adrian Broner, in my opinion. Okay, and this is gonna be a good fight for Broner. You know, me personally, I think Emmanuel Taylor, being that he can make adjustments, because if something's not working, I think he should stick to using a high guard and walking Broner down and just staying more busy. You know, he's slightly taller than Broner, so he'll be able to. He likes to throw good combinations as well. All right, I think his best punch would be the right hand over the top, you know, because Broner got hit by that by Maidana. Even Carlos Molina, if you watch the Carlos Molina Broner fight as well, Carlos Molina landed a couple of over the top hand rights. You know, I think that would be a good style for him. Okay, He also had good combinations towards the body. He throws a nice left hook. You know, he'll throw the right cross and come right over with the left hook. I think he has a good jab, you know, and I've seen him do things like throwing a double and triple jab. I mean, a left hook. I'm sorry. I've seen him throwing the double and triple left hook. I've seen Emmanuel Taylor has some good punches in his arsenal, all right? The way he sets up his punches, he has a lot, okay? And Broner, you know, it's an iffy defender, you know. Sometimes he looks good, you know. He's good at rolling the punches and everything. It's hard to hit him clean, but at times it seemed like it's pretty easy to hit him as well, you know. And I think Emmanuel Taylor is a better style than Paulie Malignaggi for Broner. Okay, I don't think he's better than Paulie, but I think his style is better, and he's able to make adjustments. All right, I don't think overall he's more skilled, you know, but I think he's gonna work with whatever. Like if the high guard and pickable is not working for him, he'll switch it up and use the Philly shell, you know, and start pumping that jab more. I think this is gonna be. I think this is going to be a decision. I don't think this is going to be a fight that Broner is going to look good in. Okay? I think Broner is going to win because he's a little bit better at his timing, his hand speed. He might even be the harder puncher between the two. I think he is the harder puncher between the two. Okay? I just think overall he's still like maybe the better boxer between the two. You know, I think this will be a fight it'll be between efficiency versus volume. Okay, I think Emmanuel Taylor will be the busier fighter. I think he should try to walk Broner down, try to get him against the ropes and land some good shots. But I still think Broner's in his efficiency and his body punches. You know, I think he's more capable of hurting Emmanuel Taylor than Emmanuel Taylor is capable of hurting him. Okay, Broner should be able to win and pull off the win, but this is not going to be a fight that he's going to look good in. All right, this won't be a fight he's going to look good in. All right, I can tell you that now. I think the fight might be close, and I honestly think Emmanuel Taylor has a good chance of winning this fight as well. You know, I'm gonna go with Broner, you know, because, you know, I believe this fight is in his hometown or pretty close to it. All right, I think the judges are gonna be on his side if the fight is close and it goes to decision. And I'll be really impressed if Broner were able to knock him out. Okay, or stop him. I'll be very impressed. Okay, I'm expecting a lot from Emmanuel Taylor. I know some of you might think I'm overrating him, but stylistically, I think he's good for Broner, and he's going to be able to make adjustments. If whatever's not working for him, he'll be able to make the adjustments in the ring with Broner. You know, I think Broner is more athletic, and I think his athleticism is going to give him the edge in this fight. Okay, because of the speed and the power. All right. But his low volume is going to be a problem too, and it's going to make it appear. It's going to appear like Emmanuel Taylor. Emmanuel Taylor is going to win more rounds because of the volume difference between the two. Okay. All right. So you know, let me know what you guys think on this fight overall. You know, who's going to win the fight. I suggest you guys, if you haven't seen Emmanuel Taylor, go watch his fights. There's a few of them out there. And let me know who you think is going to win and how, okay? And make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right, peace.